I think to do this job you kind of need to be all in. I couldn't recommend it enough. Being a greenkeeper, it's so rewarding. And there's a really good sense of kind of camaraderie between everyone. Autographs, line up.
Great, thanks very much, Lucy.
In terms of all the other jobs I've had, I mean, this one's got the best office. I've went to halfway across the world to America, all expenses paid. You get to do things you never thought you'd do. It's proper like a kind of imposter syndrome, like how have I got here? So for anyone that I would say that's considering the Toro scholarship with the RNA for greenkeeping, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. So a normal day in my life, usually I wake up, first alarm's about 4. I'll take my dog out for a walk and then I'll have a shower, make a coffee, get ready and out the door. Usually leave around 5, I'll get to the sheds about 25 past to make another coffee. Then straight out for 5:30 onto the course. I mean, the best part about this job in general is just it's so rewarding. Cutting obviously is a short-term kind of gratification. You get to cut and obviously you want to get your straight lines and you see you've not missed any bits, so you've got to have a good dew for that, which we've got this morning luckily. It's not every day you get to wake up to views like this and start your working day like this as well, especially when the weather's nice too. So one of my favourite parts has just got to be here before all the golfers, just seeing what it's like before, the calm before the storm sort of thing. So Golfit was originally a council course that's located in Glasgow. They were the first kind of partners to do this scholarship, so that was where we initially went for the build and the growing of the course. For a first-time greenkeeper, not a lot of people get that kind of experience where you build the course that you start work on. So that's kind of like an invaluable experience that not a lot of greenkeepers have, kind of sets you apart from other people, and again, that's only a couple of years into your apprenticeship. And then obviously while there you meet so many different people that give you so many other opportunities as well. So once the RNA bought it over, and obviously we've seen it come from this kind of like abandoned piece of land to the kind of 9-hole golf course where you get to see kids of all ages, people with disabilities, minorities, everyone just enjoying the game of golf for what it should be.
I think it's been fantastic. I think it's been a life changer for her. I mean, she's had the opportunity to work at the Open. She went over to America to do some at Bay Hill, which is, fantastic experiences. She joined us at the Ladies Open, or just prior to the Ladies Open, which was really nice, having a female come into the team, preparing for the Ladies Open. She's done really well. I think from a lifestyle point of view, I think it's fantastic. I mean, she owns a dog. She loves to walk it on the West Sands beach, which is, fantastic, all that open space. Going from a big city to living somewhere like this, I think it's changed her life. I think it's brilliant.
One of the few jobs you get to work outside and meet new people every day. You get kind of like instant gratification with the work that you do. Here on the old course, it's such a big team, so everyone's counting on each other. Everyone loves it, like there's no one here that comes in and complains about the work they do. And thank you. I don't wake up in the morning and dread coming into work. Working in a call centre, I know I used to dread kind of getting up to sit down at a chair in an office for 8 hours a day. Whereas here I can come out, you stay fit, it's good for your mind too. So I don't really see any downsides. Then we've got our sand bays here. So this is washed dune sand, and we screen this ourselves as well, and we use that for top dressing. Then we've got our 80-20 divot mix, which is used for just general divoting.
Toro, they're our main supplier. They're brilliant to work with, they listen to you, they're always being innovative in the new ideas of machinery, but they also spend a lot of time on their people. And this for Lucy, investing in Lucy to go through this program, I think it's really good. I mean, yeah, they're a great company to work with.
So in the sheds we've got all of our machinery and our tools. You can probably tell most of it is Toro, if not all of it. So this is our wash bay. We use waste to water, so basically any water that goes through it gets reused. Even though it's sustainable, it does stink, so apologies in advance. So for anyone that I would say that's considering the Toro scholarship with the RNA for greenkeeping, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. You know, I've went to halfway across the world to America, all expenses paid. I was lucky enough to be asked to go to Bay Hill to work the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Flew from London to Florida, where we were picked up and then taken to the Bay Hill Lodge where we stayed for the first week. And that was an incredible experience. You know, it was all expenses paid, we were well looked after. We met Amy Palmer while we were over there, Arnold Palmer's daughter, and she showed us around, you know, his office and the greenkeeping facilities as well, kind of like his old tractors, which was an incredible experience. You know, you don't get to see things like that every day. You get to do things you never thought you'd do. You know, I never thought I would be cutting teas for the men's open in Troon, but you know, 2 years into my career as a greenkeeper, I was doing that, and it's obviously thanks to that Toro apprenticeship. So I think once you start, it's kind of one of those things you don't want to go back. You just want to keep moving forward and see where else you can go. You know, different countries, different courses. The options are quite endless, to be honest.